Hi everyone, and welcome to another video by Happy Place Creations. I have a surprise for you today. A new mold. And this is a dog. And it has a Woof in it. And we are going to do this today. And I thought I would do the Woof in this extra fine holographic powder by Resin. I was going to do it in this metallic, but I thought better to do it in the holographic. And then I thought we would do this in a nice blue glitter. And oh, I set it behind me. Here it is. Isn't that beautiful? So this is the plan for today, so please stay with me. I shall be right back. Gonna mix up some resin. Alrighty, I have mixed up a little bit of resin, and it's the fast set resin I have never used before in this kind of project, just on the tumblers. So I have to go fairly quickly here. So I'm just going to dump a little bit of this in, get it mixed, and then get it right into the mold. This is my first time trying to put it into a regular mold. I've only used it on tumblers. Wasn't that pretty? And I forgot to grab a pipette. And we always want to spray with alcohol because these are fine numbers in the bottom. Come on. My little thing don't want to work today. The pipette is loaded. So I'm just going to fill the numbers fairly quickly here. The letters, I mean. I'm sorry, these aren't numbers. Should have grabbed two pipettes while one could have been filling while I was using the other. I did put the wording nice and deep, so there's no issue with trying to get the area filled in. It is a nice area. It's not very thin, so it does stand out, and it does say Woof. I am working on a cat one, but I wanted to get this one out for you to see. I think I put a little bit too much alcohol in there, but we'll see. because I do want the lettering to stand out, because that's why it is indented in, so that it will stand out. Alrighty, I've returned and I have our resin. This is Unicorn Art resin. Nice, beautiful, clear resin. I stirred it for 4 minutes, put it in the vacuum chamber for about 4 minutes, just because I like watching all the air bubbles. And I just wanted to point out something about this mold. Is, as you can tell, it's a good size mold, but I added a little tab in the top. It's just this tiny little thing. I kind of painted it a little bit just so I could point it out to you. See right there, it's just this little tiny thing. Just letting you know that's the center of the top. In case you wanted to add like a wire, or I had my son make me something so you guys could see what I was talking about. Like something like this in the top. So if you wanted to put a paper holder in it, or maybe add a different design and add like a jewelry holder, or maybe add a flag or something like that to it, or just set it on your shelf as a decoration. That's just marking the center for you guys, but it's just a tiny hole. It's not even noticeable. You could even fill that in with a little bit of UV resin and it would disappear. If I have too much, then I will just, it's going to take the whole bottle. And I think I'm going to have to use a little bit of glue, because I don't think that glitter is going to give me a good enough coverage. So I just need to get my glue, and I just grab it right here. And the glue trick is 1 drop per ounce. And in case you didn't know, that the main ingredient in slime is glue. So using glue in your resin helps to I had to count. Helps to like thicken it up a little bit. So this will help the glitter to stay suspended, so it's not all going to sink to the bottom. That way we will have glitter throughout our dog. See the effect the glue has? Sorry, you can't really see that from that angle, but see how it's like it turns it to mush. And that's the effect that I'm looking for. And I thank Daniel Cooper for coming up with this. It has been a big change in the resin world. Alright, now let's just get our mold sprayed and get our glitter in. This would be like a nice gift for anyone who loves dogs. And this is my demo, so it does have room for improvements. So let's try to get this in the tail. I'm going to have a little bit left. into the tail here. Make sure there's no air bubbles in there. Remember, air bubbles love corners. So I'm just going to go around the corners. Make sure we have no air bubbles in our puppy. In our little Woof. And I did put a little separation between his legs. I think that's about enough in that mold. And I'll put a little bit more. And this is made out of the same silicone that I use for my silicone inlays and my drusies. Let's see, what do we have left? Use up this little pot. I think we got enough. Sorry about that little step away. I will be checking this periodically for bubbles, so I didn't want to overfill it with too much resin. And the first person to buy one of these molds will get this little pot for free. And we will demold this at the time we demold the dog. Check for bubbles. Make sure we get all the air out. Now remember everyone, I said the first one to buy this dog mold will get this for free. After that, it won't be available, so it's going to be the first person that buys one of these dog molds will get this little pot for free. After that, I don't know what you will get for your free items, because I do give free items for anyone that checks my buys anything out of my eBay store. Even if it's just a keychain or a necklace, you do get something for free. Looks like that is full, so I'm not going to push the issue. And that is full. And I still have a little bit left. So let me just step away and I will get another mold. Looks like we may get a couple of heart pendants out of this. And I shall put a puppy paw on the pendants. So those will be the free gifts that goes with anyone that buys one of my puppy molds. Let's see how many of these I get. Can't overfill them. And this is in my way. Because remember, this is the only blue I had. I used all of that to make the dog. So these will be limited to however many I make right here. Now these could be turned into either pendants or necklaces, and I will give you that option. And could you please write in the comments what you think of my mold, because I would really like to know. Because I also have the cat coming up in another video, and that one says meow. So please stay tuned for that video. I'm just gonna take a little bit out of this one, if it's gonna let me. A little bit out of this one. See that glue, how it makes it stringy? And there we go. That brought it up. So I now have 5 pendants, this pot, and we have the dog mold. So as soon as it all has cured, I'll be back for demold. All right, we are all cured and ready for demold. I popped one of these out already, and look how beautiful those are. And I will finish them off, and I will put a dog paw on there. And those will be ready to go. Look how beautiful those are. So those will go to 5 lucky people to buy this mold. Now let's unmold this. That will go to the first person that buys one of these dog molds. And this is the base. Look at that. Look at that shine. Look at that glitter. And this is, I believe it's a plant pot. So you can put a plant in it, or you can use it for change holder or jewelry holder or anything that you wish to do with it. See if we can get this out of the mold. Looks awesome. I see no bubbles at all. And look how cute that is. And that fits right on the stand. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now let's get to the main event and see our puppy and see how that came out. I'm excited to see how the first casting comes out. Now this is a matte mold. I should have said that. And you can shine it up with a little bit of UV resin or just regular resin, whichever you prefer. Oh, and it popped right out. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. The tail is a little bit, with this insert, just gotta push and it will pop right out. Still a little bit warm. But look at our puppy. Now, isn't that adorable? And there's our little Woof. And like I said, it has a little bit of texture to it. I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera. If I see the little texture. And now where I didn't fill the mold up, I have some edges here. And now I'm gonna, where this, like I said, this is just my demo. I'm either gonna do this and trim it off, or I can fill it in with some resin and bring it to a, because I didn't round this off. But I will definitely finish this up should anybody want to purchase this. Again, this is a matte mold. And this is the result that you will get if you don't say spray paint it if you want to make it shiny, or use resin. And I'm going to show you that tiny little hole that I had put there just for a marker. And like I said, you could put in, see something, say like this. You could hold notes in it, or you could put something in for jewelry, or anything that you'd like. Make the hole bigger, put a flag in it, or any type of symbol that you'd like. But I liked the texture look. And again, yes, you can shine it up, spray paint it with a clear varnish, and that would bring the shine right to it. But this is the mold, and it is a fairly thick mold. I do need to clean my edges up, and will do so. And we'll put some finishing pictures in. And once you shellac it, it would have this kind of shine. But I liked the matte mold, the matte finish. So there is the mold. I will put the dimensions, the thickness, and everything in the eBay listing so that you guys will know. And I thank you for joining me today and watching me demonstrate my mold. And I will see you in the next video, but I do thank everyone for being here today. And I hope everyone is happy and healthy. May your crafts turn out amazing, and should you purchase this mold, please enjoy. Do visit my eBay store that's linked in the description. You all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video.